Hey guys, Magnus Robert here, and I'm gonna try and get this out on the Sunday. You might be watching on the Sunday or the Monday, but I need to get this out ASAP because this is my Halloween ideas, and I've just realised that the Facebook page for Tapped Out, they released this image here, which is basically they basically spoil one of the buildings. And if they're gonna spoil a building like they did with Springfield House, Springfield Heights, it usually means the event is right around the corner. So I was going to ditch this video, but I did promise it, so I thought, you know what, we'll do it anyway. So these are what I want to see, and not just for this year really, I mean the next year as well. It's just things I want to see in 2016, but it can be for anything. And by the way, this isn't actually the review. If the Halloween update is out and you're watching this, the review probably is on my channel, or if it isn't, it'll be on soon. So please go watch that instead. But you can watch the predictions if you like. So the first thing that we have in terms of buildings, I'm going to go through all the buildings and then all through the characters. So the first one we have is, and I was all like this before, and now I'm going to be all like this. So right, moving on. So yeah, this camp thing, it is pretty cool looking, but it does look a bit bland at the same time. It looks a lot like the normal campfires, but I don't know, maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's like a small item, and they've just kind of made it look like it is a big one. So the first building that I think they should add is the FBI Springfield branch. Now the reason is because obviously, if anyone's remembered the episode with the alien and the FBI were trying to steal, it makes a lot of sense. You know, another way to add a new quest line for Kang and Kodos. Maybe the FBI is hunting them, so it makes sense to add the Springfield branch, and also the FBI headquarters as well. There is actually an FBI headquarters. So yeah. Then the next one is the Shining House. Now this is the one where Homer went in and he got all crazy because he didn't have beer and TV. It makes a lot of sense to add the Shining House as well. Well, I call it the Shining. It never actually had him. I think it was Mr. Burns' holiday home. I'm not even too sure what the actual name is. But here's a picture of it. It's a pretty low quality image, but they could make this. The next thing is Hale Road School. Hale Road Schools. Again, pretty cool looking. It makes a lot of sense, you know, to add that. The next is the Halloween headquarters. This is basically a fancy dress thing. It's like a I think it's a fancy dress. Yeah, it's a fancy dress shop, really, isn't it? Again, makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Just Halloween, isn't it? The next is the Marquetress Airport. The reason I'm not even too sure the reason. But yeah. Oh yeah, it makes a lot of sense to add that as well. Sorry guys. The next is the Montgomery Burns Institution for Soul Extraction. Sorry. Again, this isn't actually in a Halloween episode. I think it was in a Christmas episode, but he's extracting souls. You know, that's a bit grim. So makes a lot of sense to add. That. The next thing is Fun World. This is like the rundown fair that Homer runs to, which is very like it's spooky and haunted. Again, makes a lot of sense to add this. And they could add that into Krusty Land. That's actually a good thing they could actually add into Krusty Land. Makes a lot of sense to add that. Yeah. Just thinking about that. Next is the zombie rescue mission. Haven't got a picture for this, but I guess you'll see a picture now actually. But it makes a lot of sense to add that. I guess I don't know why I've put it on there, but yeah, you should have seen that. The next is Couch World. The one where Homer gets eaten. It was a gag at the very start of it was an episode gag, but I think it's a very memorable episode gag, opening gag. And they could add a couch monster maybe. It'd be a bit of a poor character, but yeah, I think it'd be pretty funny to have running around your town. And the next is the St. Beetle's Cathedral, really spooky looking place. I think it fits it. I'd like to see that. The next is the Springfield's finest double cut sawmill. It's a bloody sawmill. Kind of gives you the idea. It wasn't an episode. It wasn't an episode. Whatever. The next is Springfield Books. And people are like, hang on a minute, wait, what do you mean Springfield Books? It's a bookstore, right? Well, it's actually, it was in this, I'm pretty sure it was in a Halloween episode as like a scare, like a gag scary thing. Yeah, I think it was Bart who found it scary. Not even too sure, but, this video looks, Oh, that's why. I'm an idiot. Sorry. guys, this video is really badly planned. It's because you can. It's where Xena or Lucy Lawless was, signing books. That's why I put it there. Sorry, I'm so sorry. That's so bad of me. Right, moving on. And the final building is the Springfield Roller Disco. It was another haunted thing, I think. Yeah. Moving on. So next is costumes. I apologise, I'm sorry. I don't have all these pictures in order, and then I forgot what they actually were, some of them. So these are the main costumes I want to see. Obviously, these aren't all of them. They're not all the buildings that they could add. There's so many more buildings they can add into the Halloween update. They're just the ones I mainly want to see. Also the ones I could find in this time. So the top costumes I want them to add, and these when I like costumes, I like unusual costumes. The big the first one, the Clobber Girl Lisa, that would be cool. It's not an amazing costume, but it'd be cool to have that. The Homer Donut, Homer Donut, this one here. Come on, that is cool. I think that would be the best, one of the best costumes yet if they added the Donut Homer. Then next is the Homer Robot. They could have that as a costume or as a character, really, but it'd be cool if they add it as a costume. The next is the Bart Fly or Fly Bart. I think this has actually been heavily rumored to actually be included, so I think it is actually going to be in the future. I think it might actually be this year as well as a costume. Again, another really cool costume to add. Again, they could make it a different character and a separate character, but I think it'd be better if it was a costume. They don't need a separate character for it. The next is Grim Reaper Homer. Again, that'd be really cool to see. Have some cool little tasks with Homer as the Grim Reaper. The next is Troll Mo. Mo is a troll. It's from the I think it was from it was actually in a background in a Halloween episode, but it was originally in that that game that Marge and all that played. It was in that, but I think it'd be really funny to see him. Collector or Mr. Collector, comic book guy. I'm an idiot. I made this list a long time ago, guys. I just realised that's in the Halloween update, isn't it? Isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay, forget about that. The next is David. Hang on a minute. Why have I put David? Oh right, yeah, sugar. David is the the robot Bart kind of thing, the replacement for Bart that was in a Treehouse of Horror episode. Or it could be a new character. David could be a brand new character. It would make more sense actually to make him as a character, but it could be a costume for Bart. The Smithers snake. I think that'd be so cool as a costume, just to have Smithers as a little snake going around. And the final one is Werewolf Flanders. That'd be a really, really cool one for Flanders. I do think Flanders. I think Homer, Bart, and Marge do already have loads of costumes, but. So honestly, I think the main ones I'd like to see would probably be the Trollmo and the Smithers Snake. They're probably my top two, and the Fly Bar, even though Bart's got loads, and the Homer Donut actually. Okay, the last thing. Oh, not the last thing. The last category, or I have one more in the other one, but in decorations. But these are characters. I got a lot of characters actually. This is the main thing I've added because there is, it's very. It's hard to add characters, so here are the characters. So the first one is Xena or Lucy Lawless. I think it'd be really. She was from a very memorable episode, so that'd be really fun to see her be added. The next thing is actually the Gremlin from the the previous Halloween, where the Gremlin was the thing you killed. I think it makes a lot of sense to add him as an actual character. I have talked about this before. The next is Snowball 1. Pet Cemetery. They could do something there. Have Snowball 1 come in as a ghost or as an actual cat. I do like the little things that wander around your town, and some people don't like them. I honestly do. The next thing's the Mummy. Again, it's very bland or whatever, and then there's also the Werewolf. They are both pretty bland characters, but whatever. The next is Gender. Very cool. I like Gender because it's from an episode I remember. I'm just double checking. Okay, I'm thinking of something else actually. Sorry. No, Gender is you're seeing the picture and you're thinking, why is he talking about something else? No, Gender is the character. Yeah, Bart's future wife even. It'd be cool to add her, his nightmare, his future nightmare. The next is Count Dracula. Makes a lot of sense to add him because he is a big, not big character, but he's very big with the whole Republican HQ thing. He's always there, sitting there. He's actually a member of that. The next is Fox Muddler. Just double checking what the hell this is. I have all the pictures in order. Oh, okay, that's the FBI agent. Yeah, that's the Dana. Yeah, Agent Mulder is the FBI agent with the Springfield branch, and also Dana Scully, which is her woman, his partner. Yeah, they should have both of them. Both the FBI agents in, because we haven't got any FBI agents, and they are technically Springfield. They're not actually like out of towners. The next is Zia Simpson. It's it's Lisa's daughter. I'm pretty sure, or is it Bart's daughter? Like in the future, it's like a future thing. One of the two. I'll just double check really for you. Relatives, grandfather. Mother, oh yeah, Lisa's daughter. Sorry, I had to double check. The next is Yamiya. Okay. I'm really bad with some of these characters, guys. You're gonna have to give me a chance, man. Give me a chance. Yamiya. Okay, you're seeing the character. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, he's the big lizardy kind of thing. Yeah, he's kind of cool. Add him. The next is Lana Hutz. Right, this is the main character I want added. This is the big character that I want added, and the main one I want them to add is bloody Lionel Hutz, because he's such a big character. He's not in the game yet, and it really bloody annoys me how he's not in yet. Because I mean, there's no reason why he shouldn't be. He should have been added ages ago. You know, with all these other characters that are like scraping the bottom of the barrel. So the next thing is Dr. Griffin. He's like a guy. He's kind of got no feet. No legs even. He looks cool. He'd be a really cool character. He was in a Halloween. Yeah, he was in a Halloween episode. I just think he looks really cool. Moving on, we got Jason Voorhees. I'm not even going to bother searching the characters up anymore. There you go, pretty cool looking. The next is I don't even know if he's cool looking. There you go. Next is John Neville Buller Frink Senior. Oh, okay, that's Professor Frink's dad. If you remember, he reanimated him. And that was pretty cool. I mean, it makes a lot of sense to add him, because I think that's I remember that episode pretty well. The next is Freddy Krueger. I mean, why not add Freddy Krueger? He is like the main thing everyone bloody thinks about. When it comes to Halloween and scary movies. There's just St. Peter. Now people are like, oh wait, like the actual St. Peter. The reason I say add him is, I don't know, it's a weird one. I think it's weird. I think they could do some whole like story with souls, you know, going to heaven and going to hell. I mean, they don't have to make it religious. They just have to, you know, do something, because Halloween, I suppose, I don't know, what is the main religion? I think it's Christians, but it makes a lot of sense. I don't know. It'd be really cool to see St. Peter, a religious icon, get in the game. I don't know though. I'm not that bothered about him coming or not. The next is the House of Evil shopkeeper. Again, they've got the House of Evil, so why not add the shopkeeper? The next is George Cauldron. Don't even know what that is. Let me double check, actually, because I can't even say anything about that. Okay, George Cauldron. Oh, yes, he's the Willy Wonka like spin-off dude. Yeah, that'd be cool to add him. I'd like to see him in the thing. The next is the male golem and the female golem. They're like those statue things that they put the coins in their mouths or something. I don't know. I can't really quite remember it. The next is the Mad Hatter. Another really cool kind of character to add. Double check it. Yeah, it's the crazy. Oh no, it's just literally the Mad Hatter. Yeah. Well, he's crazy and all. There you go. That's the reason. And I don't know. Maybe they could. Oh no, he's pretty evil in the show, isn't he? And then the next is. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. Next is the Rigelian Queen. Makes a lot of sense to add her. Seeing as she technically. There again. She technically is in the game because she's on the little thing. But I think they should actually add her as a character, because the only two Rigelians are, you know, Kang and Kodos, and it'd be cool to have some more of them. And the final one is Waylon Smithers Senior. Smithers' dad. He died and all, and it was quite. I remember that episode pretty well. Maybe add his ghost or something, or just like Frank Grimes and just add his normal character in. So that's it for the characters. I'm sorry I stuttered. I've just got one decoration, which is the candy eating peak. I'm pretty sure it's like a double checking, but it's a yeah, it's like a mountainy kind of like a draw, you know, like a what do you call it, like a making out spot, you know. um, and I know I have stuttered and all, and I've had to search up what these characters actually were, and I do apologise, guys. I hope this video's been pretty decent for you. I hope you haven't been too annoyed at me. I tried my best here. I'm going to try and get out tonight because I wanted to get out before Halloween. I should have done it earlier, really. But that's it anyway, guys. Tell me your thoughts. Don't want to make this too long. It's already got to 15 minutes. So yeah, I'll see you next video, guys. Thanks for watching as always, and yeah, subscribe.